Okay, let's talk about how do you make time for exercise. You make time for exercise like you make time for anything else. Listen, I'm aware that we're all busy, man, especially as you get into your 30s, you get into your 40s. You're never going to be busier than during that time in your life. If you're a career man or a career woman, it's during that time of your life when you're climbing the corporate ladder, you're working extra hours, you're trying to get that next promotion. Maybe you've got a side business on the side. Your children are in soccer and in sports, and they're doing more things every day than they've ever done. And you're more tied up with family, you're more tied up with faith. Oh, by the way, you might be volunteering for the Lions Club, or you might be volunteering as a coach at the high school, or you might be doing something else that takes up even more of your time. And frankly, we're just busy, and we just stay really, really busy. So how do you make time to work out? And the answer is, you've already answered your question. You make the time. You don't accept the excuse that you don't have any time. You make the time. And here's how you do it. First of all, I've built a routine around cardiovascular exercise 4 times a week and weight training 4 times a week. I only do one or the other every day, with the exception of one day on the weekends where I'll do both. Or maybe if I can get both done another day during the week, then I can take a day off. My point is, I've committed to myself to only 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day. Listen, you spend 30 minutes a day surfing Facebook. Yes, you do. Come on, don't say yes, you do, right? You spend 30 minutes a day flipping through Twitter. You spend 30 minutes a day watching television. You spend 30 minutes a day at the water cooler shooting the breeze with your coworkers. You've got 30 minutes a day. Yes, you do. You've got 30 minutes a day. But what we have to do is we have to become disciplined about carving that 30 minutes out and making it sacred. Replacing that 30 minutes of Facebook surfing with 30 minutes of weight training or cardiovascular exercise. Now, that's just my program. I mean, you might just want to play racquetball for 30 minutes a day, or maybe you want to go cycling for an hour 4 times a week, or whatever the case is. My point is, it doesn't really matter what you do. What matters is that you do it, that you discipline yourself to do it. So you set the time aside, and then you become non-negotiable about doing what you know you should do during that time frame. Be as committed to that 30 minutes a day as you are to brushing your teeth, as you are to going to church on Sunday, as you are to eating lunch. Make it part of who you are and what you do, and be committed to it, and it will change your life. You can find time to work out. Look, what's really incredible is that once you begin to learn to truly discipline your time, you begin to realize you have time for all kinds of things you didn't think you had time for. I mean, when I began to discipline my time, not only did I find that I actually had time to work out, but I actually started an online business. And I found that I could earn several $1,000s extra a month working online 30 or 45 minutes a day, because I suddenly had the time, because I disciplined myself to have that time. I put a link below the video. It goes to workingwithbrian.com. If you want to click on that link and learn a little bit about what I'm doing in that regard, I encourage you to do it. It's been absolutely awesome, man. There's nothing like adding a few $1,000s to your income every month to change your life, especially if you can do it from home. You can do it in just a few minutes a day. But the point is that before, I would have thought that I didn't have that time. You see? But when I truly learned to carve out the time and to be non-negotiable and disciplined about using it, I began to realize that I have all kinds of time. And the real reality check here is that there's really no difference between you and somebody who makes 10 times as much money as you, because we all have the same 24 hours in every day. So the difference is not how much time do you have, it's what do you do during that time.